Okay, so let's get into this. Let's talk about the real reason you're not making money as a content creator. If you're new around here, I'm Nakisha. I'm a six-figure content creator. Been doing this for about 5 years. Have coached many creators and influencers and micro influencers. And today I want to really get into it. These are the things that your favorites are not going to tell you, but today I'm going to tell you because I want us all to be able to go into 2024 the way we want to go into it. If you want to use this content creation career to make an extra $1,000 a month, $5,000, $10,000, whatever you want it to be, you totally can do it. And today I'm just going to help you out a little bit to get you closer to the goal that you have with your content. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The very first one, this is the biggest reason, okay? This is the biggest reason you are not making money as a content creator, or the money that you want, is that you don't understand your value. Okay, you don't understand who you really are, and you don't have the mindset to truly stand in your value and stand on business, okay, and get the money that you deserve as a creator. Now, a lot of times I talk to new creators who are new into this space and they're just getting started, right? And here's the thing. I think when you're starting, you gotta take that out of it. Take new out of it, or that you're just getting started out of it, because you're just not getting started with life. You're not new to life, okay? Most of us are adults and we have experiences that we can bring over into the content creation space to help us really meet our goals. And I think a lot of times we discount those experiences that we have and we don't really bring them over, which hinders us from getting to where we want to be with our content. So let me give you an example. If you have been raising kids for the last 5 years of your life, okay, and you have mastered how to feed a picky eater because your child will not eat nothing but macaroni and cheese, you can come into this creator space and consider yourself an expert, okay? A toddler food expert, an expert on how to feed your kids. And you could essentially start a YouTube channel, an Instagram page, a Pinterest page on recipes for kids and how to feed picky eaters and all these things. But you just have to be able to look at your life experience or even your corporate experience and say, you know what? I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. And it seems that when we're getting started, we don't really value the things that the audience will value about our own selves. So you first got to believe in yourself, know your value, believe in what you bring into the space, and know that you have something unique to offer the people. Then once you get into the space to where, okay, you're believing that you have value, you know what you bring to the space, now you got to start promoting yourself. A lot of us are so afraid to promote ourselves. And look, I'm not saying just you, I've been there, done that. We have to begin to promote ourselves like we promote these brands that we buy. Okay, look, we quick to step out and say, show our new bag that we got, or our new shoes, or the products we're using for our hair, or our latest vehicle that we got. We're quick to get out here and promote those things for clout, or for, you know, people to look at us like, oh yeah, your girl, she got it. But we're afraid to promote ourselves. Once you realize that you're making other companies literally rich off of your promotion of them, that should make you really want to promote yourself even more. Because the more you tell people about yourself and what you do and what you have to offer, then you expand your network, which expands your opportunity to make money. So we can't be afraid to promote ourselves. I'm talking about reaching out to brands, letting them know that you like to partner with them, reaching out to people, telling them about whatever products and services you have to offer. It can feel hard, but do it anyway, okay? Do it anyway, push through. If you want to be where the money resides, you got to make sales, and sales is nothing but telling people what you have to offer. As long as you are sharing something that you know can bring value to people's lives, right? And you know that you're dope, you know you are that girl, it is okay to tell people about it. Why not? You know, you just got to stand tall in who you are and what you're doing. Be confident and tell people about yourself. Now, let's get into one of the biggest things I see, one of the biggest reasons why you're not making money for real. Let's really talk about it. Is that you're not doing income producing activities, okay? We're out here trying to post to social media 33 times a day in the hopes of getting a brand deal, right? In hopes that a brand sees us and they reach out to us and they say, hey girl, I want to work with you. That is not income producing activity when you're just posting to social media all day, every day. What are you doing to bring income in, right? Most of the times we're not doing things that bring in income. You first got to decide how you want to make money as a creator. The biggest way most creators want to make money is they want to work with brands, okay? If you're trying to work with brands, are you connecting with them on social media? Have you started a conversation with them? Have you done these things to kind of start building those relationships with those brands so whenever they do have an opportunity that they can reach out to you? What are you doing to get to the money? Most times, and most creators that I have talked to and had experiences with, we always think that it's about social media and posting and growing my numbers and doing it. No. How are you going to make the money? If you're not doing things to make money when your audience is small, it's really going to be hard for you to make money once your audience gets larger. I know y'all all know the stories. It's so unfortunate and sad, and I think it's terrible, right? But I know we all have heard about the young lady who was a TikTok person and had like millions of followers on TikTok and did a meet and greet at, was it VidCon or Vid Summit or something like that? One of these conferences, and literally no one showed up to her meet and greet. Literally no one. This goes back into how I always tell you guys that short form content and social media is not everything. It is important to be building a connection and a community with your audience so that they know, like, and trust you, and they want to take the time to come and meet you at a meet and greet or buy what you're selling or whatever. But it is so important to be doing things that are going to facilitate an income. So maybe you're trying to sell a meet and greet, or you're trying to sell a membership community. How are you reaching out to people on a daily basis to get them to join your community if that's how you're trying to make money, right? So think about the ways in which you want to make money in your business, because first you got to see it as a business, right? This is a business, and the business cannot function without cash flow. That means cash coming into the business as well as cash going out of the business, okay? Cash flow, you need that to have a profitable business. So think about how you want to make money and do the things that you need to do in order to bring that money in, okay? That's the bottom line. You can't make it if you're not trying to make it, if you're not putting effort and energy into making the money. Now, like I said, in order to have a successful business, there has to be a cash flow. And sometimes I feel like people don't understand this concept, or we just forget about this concept. Cash needs to flow. That means cash needs to be coming in and going out. It's like a stream. It's like a river stream. It is constantly moving. That means you are bringing it in and you are sending it out, which brings me to the next point. Y'all are so afraid to invest in yourselves. You're so afraid to invest. You have to invest when you're doing any sort of business. It takes money to make money, okay? Now, I believe in investing in education. Every single year, I always have my eye on a program, a coach, an ebook, a course, or something that I want to buy so that I can enhance myself in that area in that given year. Always. And this is a part of my business expenses, and it's hands down, I'm going to do it every single year. And I think a lot of times as new creators, we're not thinking like that, right? We're trying to hold on. First of all, we trying to get to a dime, okay? And when we get to it, we are trying to hold on to every penny, not understanding that, okay, but are you gonna pay for a graphic design platform? Then y'all, nope, this here free, okay, oh, you right. Are you going to pay for an email service provider? Are you going to pay for it? There are things you gotta buy. Even if you are not a believer in educating yourself and cultivating your skills, or even if you want to do that for free, it is going to be something you are going to have to buy. It takes money to make money, but you cannot be afraid to invest. I am just a big believer in that. There is someone who has already put the time in to what you are trying to do. And I promise you that more than likely they have a shortcut to get to where you want to be, but you so busy holding on to your $200 that you can't pay for the solution to the problem that you have because you can't see it as an investment in yourself, right? You cannot be afraid to invest either when it comes to making money here online. I'm not saying you gotta invest in courses like me. I believe in self-development. I believe in education wholeheartedly all the way around, whether it's a 4-year university, a trade. I just believe in continued education. Me personally. And so investing back into creators who make this creator space go around, I believe in doing that, because just as people invest in me, I invest in others. But you know, I won't even go into all that and faith and everything like that. But if you don't believe anything else, I hope you believe in cash flow. And I hope you believe that to have something come in, something has to go out. You got to pay your light people for them to continue to put them lights in the house. You got to pay, you know, the people for your internet service if you want to continue to use it. Cash has to flow. That's just how our economy is set up, right? So these are the things that I really want you to think about going into 2024. Specifically, continue to set yourself up for success by having a schedule of doing your income producing activities. Make sure you're investing in yourself. Don't be afraid to promote yourself, and have the mindset that you can do whatever it is that you set out to do. Understand your value. We all have a place in this creator space. And if you just get out here and show people what you got, who you are, and what you can do, you will eventually, you know, build up the momentum that you need to make the money that you want to make. But until then, you're going to be sitting around twiddling your thumbs wondering why nothing is moving, why you got no motion. Okay, you get motion by getting out here and creating motion. And that's telling people about yourself, doing your content, doing it in a way that's going to bring you in money, not where you're stressing yourself out, but doing it in a way that's going to set you up for your brand to be desirable to other brands, to other people, so that the money can come in, depending on how you want to make it, that the money can come in the ways in which you want it to come in. All right, so be good on that. So those are the real reasons you're not making money as a content creator, but we're going to change that in 2024. If you need help with any of this, check out this video right here. I go in depth on several ways, okay? Several ways that you can make money as a creator, even as a beginner.